So guys, today back for another video on the channel. Today we're here after the Newcastle United vs Wolves predicted team. It's a massive one tomorrow at St James's Park. 3 PM kick-off. Back-to-back 3 PM kick-offs at St James's Park. 3 in a row. Doesn't feel like it over the years. We've had Sundays, earlys, late. We've had it all out, but 3 PM kick-off on a Saturday. Can Newcastle United do it? And we've got to. If you want to go and see the preview for the full game, I put it at the top. There'll be a link in the description and on the end screen to go and see that. Make sure to do so if you haven't already. Anyways, lads, let's get into now. Let's look at my predicted team. So this is my predicted team for the game versus Wolves. Bottom of the top, as I always say, let's have it. In goal, Martin Dubravka. He was brilliant, absolutely outstanding against Blackburn, and that's only going to give him a bit of confidence. Obviously, there was news about Nick Pope potentially coming back soon. He's doing a bit of gym work and whatnot. Dubravka had to put a performance like that to show Eddie, look, I still want to be the man to help this football club as much as I can. And he was absolutely prolific against Blackburn. Saved 2 pens, kept winning the game, and he was brilliant. Defence, I've made one change from Blackburn, and that is Sam Botman's came in for Jamal Lascelles. It's annoying because Lascelles had a good game against Blackburn. I don't think he was at fault for anything. He was average. It wasn't outstanding or anything, but it was a shame because he made that mistake. That's the thing. He made the mistake for their goal, but I think obviously they said Sam Botman was just getting rested. I think he needed a rest because against Arsenal he was really poor, but at St James's Park it's always time for him to bounce back, and I've kept the same defence from Blackburn apart from Botman, and then I'm going to say I'm playing Dan Burn. I just can't. I think it makes more sense to play Tino. I would want to see Tino there, considering Pedro Neto and Sarabia like to switch sides sometimes, so it would cause a lot of problems to Dan Burn in my opinion, and he played the full game against Blackburn, which is 120 minutes, so I play Tino personally. But in the midfield, this is where I've made the changes, and I think it's only right. You can see anyhow, I wouldn't say he doesn't trust Lewis Miley, but he's always going to be a little bit, it's too good to be true. He hasn't really made a mistake yet in a Newcastle top, and he is only 17, so there's always that. And Sean Longstaff for me at the minute is just not, he's not been right. He just can't get his feet right, and there was a couple of times against Blackburn he has too much time with the ball and then he loses out, and he keeps jumping on the floor and asking for fouls, but there were good tackles getting put in against Blackburn and he was rolling around like a fanny. I'm like, away, do you know what I mean? It's like, away. So for the sake of that, I've kept Mick in the team, I've kept Bruno in the team, and I've brought in Elliot Anderson for Sean Longstaff. I think for the way Wolves are going to play, very attacking, very high paced, and will come at Newcastle, I think if Longstaff's on the ball in the middle and he hasn't got really any support, he will struggle. Where I think Elliot Anderson and Joe Willett will give you a little bit more. It's quite a tight midfield considering Bruno is starting to get a bit more forward now, but I think for a game like this, I think you've got to play them three if you can. So yeah, in the attack, Anthony Gordon, Isaac and Almon. I think Almon came on and done quite good. Obviously I think everyone knows my verdict on Miggy Almon at the minute. Not his biggest fan, people could say, but he came on and done quite good against Blackburn, so happy days. Gordon scored again. I think he needs one more for 10 this season. If he does not get an England call up, then God forbid go to Southgate, because that would be fuming. And then Alexander Isak up top, I think he will start. He came off in the 60th minute, and I think anyhow knows he needs to try and keep him fit for a game like this on the weekend. And there we go, boys. That is the end of my predicted team. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It would be nice if you could do so. Let me know your predicted team. Let me know if you agree with that team. Should he play Dan Burn? Do you keep Longstaff or Miley in the midfield? It's an interesting one going into the game on Saturday. I'll see you all there tomorrow, boys, at St James's Park. How are you?